You will never, ever get back into my inner circle again. Hello, welcome back to another Tyson's Alchemy. So, today I'm going to be answering a question I was asked in the Tyson's Alchemy group, which you can join by hitting the link below if you're not in already, about what you should do about friends or family that have betrayed you or not supported you on your journey to the top. It's actually very common. It's more common than you think. So obviously, as you're a nobody and you're trying to become a somebody, you need to convince everyone around you about your dream and vision. And this is actually quite difficult to do, especially if you're coming from ground zero, level 1. Okay, so usually the situation is you're a basic bum. Your mum's been making you breakfast and dinner every day, and then all of a sudden you come out and say, "Hey mum, guess what? I'm going to be a millionaire, and this is why I'm going to do it." And she looks at you and goes, "Alright then, okay son, okay." So the problem you've got is you've never been the man before, and now you're claiming you're going to be the man. And your friends laugh, your family are confused, some support you maybe, but most are probably hesitant, and even sometimes go against you and ask you, stop being stupid, go get an education, focus properly, you're living in la la land. Okay, this is very common. Now you need to believe firmly in yourself that you can achieve these things. And where does it start? Visualizing in the mind. Visualizing is very powerful. You need to believe in yourself, and it all starts with self-hypnosis. And that's why you're watching this channel. But how do you deal with people that don't believe in you at the start? Well, the only thing you can do is show them why they should believe in you. So on those hard days, on the days where, say you wanted to be a bodybuilder, and you said to your family and your friends, "I'm going to be the number one bodybuilder," but then they catch you eating a McDonald's, or they catch you eating some shit, then they're obviously going to lean into the fact that you're not going to be a bodybuilder because you aren't taking it seriously. The only way that you can show people how serious you are is that by turning up every day and basically showing them, proving to them that you are the man that you say you are. And as soon as they see a chink in your armour, they will call bullshit and say, "No, you're not the fucking man that you say you are." So you really have to prove them wrong. But you're not doing it for them, you're doing it for you. And if you truly believe you can achieve something, then you should be doing it. You should be turning up every day for yourself. Now, what happens further down the line if you start to make it and they come crawling back? Because this was part of the question. What do you do? Do you start to flex on them? Do you start to say, "I told you so"? Do you punch them in the face? Do you tell them to fuck off? Or what do you do? This is what I'd do. This is my suggestion, but you're your own person. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, right? So I've had this already. I've had people that laughed and joked about what I want to do. "Why are you doing that? Keep doing what you were doing before. Don't be stupid. Don't work for him. Blah, blah, blah." Yeah, you can imagine. And then now that it's going really well, and I'm even doing other business ventures, I seem to be doing lots of things all at once, and they don't know how I'm doing it, right? No one does, okay? I'm a G. It is what it is. But they're coming back, and now they're asking for jobs. Some people are starting to like U-turn, and suddenly they really like me, and I'm like the best thing since sliced bread all of a sudden. And it's interesting, but I don't have any inclination to want to flex on them or say "I told you so," because this is what happens when you get to this point. You suddenly don't care, and if I did care, then that would drag me down. So I let them compliment me. I let them say, "Wow, what a difference, what a change." And they can ask for jobs and ask if they can work for me. But the truth be told is I know what type of person they are. And until they turn up daily for their goals and dreams, I'm never going to work with them or care about their opinion. You understand what I'm saying? Their opinions, their small-minded opinions, let's be honest, even family members, are not that important towards your goal or not. Obviously your family are important to you, I'm not saying that, but if they didn't believe in you, it's just because they can't see the vision. It's your vision, you need to see it. Find people that believe in you, and you will on the way if you keep going. But don't worry about the people that don't. Yeah, there's gonna be more haters on the path to success than supporters. Remember, everyone loves you when you're at the top. I get more love now than ever, but I don't let it get to my head, and I don't hate on those that didn't support me at the start. I just see it as a natural thing, a natural part of the journey. Why would someone believe in me? I come from a really poor background. Yeah, everyone in my family, they're all, well, most of them are downbeat and depressed, or they just don't have any ambitions to do anything greater than what they've got in life, which is fine. Right? I'm not trying to shit on my family, but none of them are doing what I'm doing. So when I want to progress and do what I'm doing, initially they're like, oh, that's strange. People like us don't do that. They have limiting beliefs. And part of my self-hypnosis is I do not have limiting beliefs. I believe I can do anything. Literally anything. People think it's crazy, but I do believe I can do anything. If I set my mind to it, I can achieve whatever I want. And you can too, and that's the power of self-hypnosis. So here's your message to the people that brought you down, that maybe betrayed you on the way up, that are now clawing back and saying, hey, how's it going, buddy? You just need to be polite and nice to them. Because you should be so focused on that way instead of that way. Look forward, don't look back. Be polite. Be nice. Say hello. If they want to ask how you're doing, you tell them how you're doing. And you can maybe briefly ask them how they're doing. But you don't need to offer them a job. You don't even need to be their friend anymore if they're still absolute losers. But be polite. It's okay to be nice. And focus on the people that way who are giving you the energy that you need to keep going forward. The more you focus on negative experiences and thoughts, the more chance it has of bringing you down. And you don't want that because you're trying to go that way. And momentum is what will get you that way. And anytime you look back and answer to these people that brought you down, even if they think they've changed, you give them an opportunity to wrap their sticky little negative paws around you and slow you down. So don't do it. Dip in and out. Be nice to your family. Be nice to your friends. But then dip back into the positive energy. Yeah? Frequency and energy is all around us all the time. You need to be in that current up here that makes you go that way to Successville. And every time you interact with smaller-minded people that aren't interested in energy and frequencies and success, you give them an opportunity to wrap their stickiness around you and pull you down. So again, I'm going to say it again. You can spend time with your family, you can share lots of love and nice times with people. But if you want to aim for the top, you need to get on that current to the top. Because it's always flowing. It's always there for you to jump on. If you want to jump on that current, it's over here. It's in my alchemy group. It's in the DMs on Instagram. It's in the war room. It's on X and whatever. You just need to find it, get on it, and stay on it. And the more you spend time with the beep boops, as I've called them in the past, because there's loads of them, the more chance you have of being a beep boop. It's all about who you surround yourself with, and it's all about how you think. Self-hypnosis is the key. Don't worry about them. If they've betrayed you in the past, obviously never go back, okay? People who betray you cannot be trusted. You cannot give them another chance. People who have made mistakes, that's different. But if you've been betrayed, I grew up with a friend. We were close. I think we grew up from nursery, all the way through primary school, secondary school onwards. And we were good friends, but we were close. But he did let me down quite a few times. But the final straw was after we got into an incident where we needed to get away from the police. I'm not going to go into the details, but we needed to get away and hide. And he ended up getting caught, but I was still hidden somewhere else. And they asked, are you with anyone else? Or was there anyone else involved? And he could have made up any name. He could have just made it up because there was no way they would have knew that I was with him. And he ended up, for some bizarre reason, thinking it would get him out of trouble by telling them that I was involved as well. Anyway, long story short, I was bamboozled by this decision. I keyed up my way out of it, obviously, and told them, no, it's impossible for me to be involved in anything. I'm an angel, sir. Can't be me. So I keyed up my way out of it, and then I had the face-to-face with this guy that I thought was my friend, but I now see is a fucking little snake, a little chicken. So he betrayed me. I could never trust him again. Now, have I spoke to him since? Yes. He checks in all the time now, actually. Hey, how's it going, buddy? But I keep him at arm's length. Yeah? He will never, ever get back into my inner circle again. And that was years and years of friendship. He betrayed me once. He revealed who he was to me. He tried to escape whatever punishment he might have faced there by blaming it on me or involving me. He could have just faced whatever punishment he was going to get on his own. But some snaky little chicken vibe of his felt like he had to drag me down with him. And that's for another story. But the point I'm trying to make is he could never be trusted again. So if someone's betrayed you, don't trust them. If people are talking shit about you, don't worry about them, because you're focusing on the successful over there. So remember, self-hypnosis is the key, and focus those thoughts on positive energy.